Hi, welcome to the channel. I'm here today with a friend of mine. His name is Greg.
Hello.
He's building a house out here in a place called Darwin, about 20 minutes outside Dumaguete City. Is that right?
Yeah, it's about 20 minutes from Dumaguete.
Yeah, we're way up in the hill here, and beautiful location. I'll show you the view in just a second. Greg has his own channel where he's actually documenting all the building of this house. So please, at some point, check out the channel and look at the beautiful place that he's building. Anyway, let's take a look at the view, and we'll go and chat.
Sounds good.
So just to show you the unbelievable view of this place, I'm actually standing right outside what will be his living room. So this will be the view he's able to sit in his lounge area every day and just look at. So take a look at that. Beautiful. It's a little island there, Apo Island. Is that right, Greg?
That is Apo, correct.
Apo Island, if I'm saying that correct.
Yeah. And just to the left there is Sikihor Island.
Oh yes, Sikihor. If you can see it, I'm not sure it'll show clear on here, but back there, Sikihor. And hey, right in front of us, he's building a swimming pool. Anyway, I'll let you check out his channel to see more of the house. Let's go chat. First of all, thanks, Greg, for coming on the channel.
Thank you for inviting me.
I appreciate you doing this.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk a little bit about how you ended up out here, well, what you're doing, and your future plans. So let's start at the beginning. How did you end up in the Philippines?
That's a long story. In 1999, I met my current wife, Wilma. Mm-hmm. She was in the United States. We met at work. You know, we knew each other as co-workers. Okay. For quite a while, and she went through a divorce. She was married before, yeah, and I was going through a divorce, so I was married before. And you know, once the divorce was final, we decided a few months later to start dating.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's now many years later, we're here in the Philippines.
Very cool.
Yeah.
And how long have you been in here now?
We retired in July of 2021.
Okay.
So we moved here in July to Leyte Island because that's where my wife grew up.
Okay, Leyte.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. What's it like over there?
Beautiful countryside. We actually wanted to build a dream home. Mm-hmm. And, you know, the backstory is my wife built a dream home for her parents in the early 2000s when we first got together.
Okay.
Her dream was to build her parents who grew up quite poor in Leyte, and her dream was to, you know, get to the United States, get a job, and send money home and build that home for her parents.
Yep.
And that was a big goal of hers.
Okay.
And she did that. So now, all these years later, we're building her dream home here in Darwin.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So, what made you choose Darwin or Dumaguete? I mean, you went Leyte, so what made you come to here?
Since we were retired, we had nothing but time on our hands. Uh-huh. So what we decided to do was we started searching for land in Leyte.
Okay.
We searched high and low and decided to go to different islands. One, just because we wanted to see the Philippines. So we went to Cebu. We went to Bohol, Panguilo Island, as well as Negros, looking at real estate. Mm-hmm. And we happened to find this piece of property you know, several months into our search, yeah, and we fell in love with it right away.
Well, I mean, this is the first time I've been up here. I fell in love with it too. Yeah. It's beautiful. It really is. You've got to be here. So I completely understand how this could have just got your attention.
Yeah, when we saw this property, and guys, we looked at a lot of property. Mm-hmm. I think I said on my channel about 70 to 80 different lots we looked at.
That's a lot.
And when we pulled up here with the real estate agent and we got out and we walked up onto the property, then we turned and saw the view. And we knew that it was a concreted road, and, you know, we have the Dumaguete boardwalk and good hospitals and shopping and Western style hotels and restaurants. We said, this is the place. Right. This is it.
I was just about to ask, what is it you like about Dumaguete? I think you just answered all that, but
it has a little bit of everything.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah,
that's what I like about it. And you've got the ocean resorts all close by, places in the mountains, the waterfalls, and it's peaceful. Yeah, I love it here.
It's very, very quiet and peaceful. Dumaguete is a big enough city where you have everything, but yet here in Darwin, just 20, 25 minutes away, we have real peace and quiet and the beauty of the ocean.
Right.
Yeah.
Now your home, you told me it's going to be completed, what, about 6 months?
That's the goal. The goal is to have this build done in 6 months. That's a challenge. Typical homes here take about a year. Okay. At least that's what you hear,
right? Or
at least what I've heard. And my builder said, we can do this in 6 months if we put enough guys on it.
Okay.
And that's what we're shooting for. We don't want to sacrifice quality, no. But we want to get in this house as soon as possible and enjoy it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that's going to be great. And so your plan sort of for the future then, this is going to be your retirement? You plan on living your life out here?
Yeah, my wife has a home in Leyte, and her family's in Leyte, all in that same town. So we'll go back and forth. But Darwin is going to be our home base.
Okay.
So this is going to be home base for us. I have family in the U.S. Who I miss. Three sons, 2 grandchildren, and of course we'll go back and forth with visits. But this dream home that we're building for my wife, this is going to be home base for us.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I hope one day you get an opportunity to bring your family out here.
Oh, I hope so.
I mean, they would be blown away, right?
Yeah. And that's why we started the YouTube channel. We started it to really document the home for them.
Yeah.
And it was my sons who said, Dad, why don't you start a YouTube channel? Mm-hmm. Because there may be a lot of guys like you who are thinking about building a home.
Right.
And, you could give some assistance.
Yeah.
And to be honest with you, we were a little against it at first. But our sons kept pushing and said, do it.
Yeah.
So we started it just about 2.5, 3 months ago. And we're glad we did. It's been very enjoyable. We've met a lot of nice people through the channel.
Right.
And there is a lot of people. And that's the one surprise. I think I've been saying that to you before, Gary. I'm very surprised how many people are out there, just like Wilma and I, who are thinking about retiring. They're back in their home country. They're working, getting close to retirement age, and saying, I would like to retire in the Philippines. And it's nice for me to give them an opportunity to see our build.
Yeah.
And maybe help them decide.
Absolutely. There's a lot of people that I've spoken to that wanted to retire out here, and this particular area seems to be one of the more popular in the Philippines, I think, for retirement.
It really is. I mean, we did our research, and we were watching a lot of YouTube videos before we came to the Philippines, and it kept coming back, Dumaguete area, because it has the best of everything.
Right. And everything's accessible. I mean, you've got Cebu Island, just like 30 minutes across on the ferry, and it's easy to get to the city there if you need some time in the city. Lots of islands around. Bohol's really easy to get to.
It's got the airport right here.
You've got an airport.
Yeah.
I mean, it does. It really has everything, and it's a great place for families as well. I've got my 2 kids, and super place to bring the kids up.
I agree. Yeah, it's large enough to have everything you need, but yet small enough to have that hometown feel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk a little more about your channel. Because it's like myself. I think I started maybe a month before you, but it's a new thing for you. Yeah. So was it just 60 days ago or so you started? Yeah,
we just started 60 days ago, and the name of the channel is Building the Philippines with Wilma and Greg. We're green, we're new at it, so we're learning as we go.
Yeah.
But it has been enjoyable,
right.
And we've met a lot of nice people, a lot of email back and forth.
Yes.
I know if you've experienced the same thing with your channel.
I have. It's actually one of the things I'm enjoying most is the relationships I've developed just from doing a YouTube channel. That's a really big motivation for me.
Yeah, and it was a shock to us how many very nice people are out there that it's nice to get to know them through YouTube.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, best of luck with the YouTube channel. It seems to be doing really well for a new channel. So.
Yeah, I mean, it started off slow. I've been on a couple interviews. I'm very happy to be on your channel. And I think just getting some exposure and, people taking a look. Wilma and I are just blue collar folks. Mm-hmm. And we're just trying to enjoy our retirement. Of course, we have to watch our retirement dollars, so we do have a budget, but we're really looking forward to getting this house built.
Yeah.
And enjoying it for years to come.
And I'm looking forward to coming down and visiting you when it's built.
We're going to have a really big house blessing,
Yeah.
and yeah, we're going to have a good party for sure. Yeah. And you guys are definitely invited.
And you're going to let my kids swim in the pool?
Absolutely. They got to have floaties on.
Okay.
But absolutely.
Well, it depends how deep it is.
Yeah, it was. We have a shallow end.
Okay, good.
So 3 foot shallow end, 6 foot deep end.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. You know, before we finish our conversation, you know, my channel is Christian based.
Yes.
So it's always important to me I like to ask the question,
yeah,
what do you believe? Do you have a belief system? What is it you believe and why do you believe it?
Yeah, without question, Wilma and I are believers, very much so. We were both born and raised Catholic. So I was born Irish Catholic in New York. My mom made me go to church every Saturday night or Sunday. And, you know, with the Philippines being predominantly Catholic, yeah, my wife grew up Catholic as well. But of course, we believe in God, and we're not afraid to say so.
Well, that's really amazing. I love that. And I think I told you, because of the YouTube channel that I've been doing, I've met so many God-loving people, so many Christians, even started a Bible group that is expanded. We've got about 13 people now, last session.
Wow.
And
nice.
You are invited.
Yes.
To
Thank
come.
you.
And
yeah,
it's awesome meeting all these believers.
It's a good support group.
And I like meeting non-believers too, because I enjoy talking to people, you know. I mean, sometimes I might interview or talk to someone that doesn't have a belief.
Right.
And I like to know why they believe what they believe. It's one of the things that interests me, you know.
Yeah.
What is the purpose in life?
Yeah, exactly. And, you know, just us having a conversation off camera, you're talking about planting the seed.
Exactly.
Yeah. And, you know, that's very important.
No,
yeah,
it really is. Well, Greg, we don't want to keep going too long, because I feel like we could chat for a long time.
Yeah, we could.
And I just want to thank you for coming on the channel today.
Thank you, Gary.
Really a pleasure doing this, and it's been a pleasure meeting you.
All right, nice meeting you too.
Please don't forget to check out his channel. I will put a link in the description below. You'll enjoy seeing that, so please check it out. Thanks for watching today, and I will catch you on the next video.
Take care, guys.
Bye.